We do have a local woman here who steps in when you and your family may need it the most. She says what others are too afraid to say, and it's saving and supporting people right here in Kern County.
Wow.
Think about what's happening here inside this room.
Thank you.
It's okay to laugh here. It's okay to say things here that others may be too afraid to say.
I'll mention him, but nobody really is. I don't know.
It's okay to share here your pain.
I'm tired of having the meltdowns, and I know it's normal, and I know I gotta move forward, but there's some days I just fall flat on my butt.
But even survivors fall sometimes.
Grief is hard, you know?
This is the Survivors of Suicide Loss Support Group. Everyone here has had a loved one die by suicide. Here is Estella.
And I just missing my son really, really bad right now.
Aurora.
Yeah. And I know my family calls and asks my daughter all the time how I'm doing, you know, but they don't really ask me.
Priscilla.
You know, I could crawl up and stay there for forever.
This is the only support group like it in Kern County, and it's because of Ellen Eggert.
And none of this would exist without you.
Well, yeah. But it wouldn't have existed if my brothers hadn't have passed away and my cousin.
She takes me back in time,
Just lots and lots of family and friends.
showing me the photos she cherishes.
It was a good childhood. It was a really great childhood.
But as they grew up, their pain grew to overtake them. Ellen's twin brother, David, died by suicide at 41. Her older brother, Danny, died by suicide when he was 39. And Ellen's cousin, Mary, died by suicide when she was just 20.
We talk about our loved ones all the time, so they're still a part of your life, but in a different way. So you incorporate that relationship into your life.
And she does it every single day.
We get calls from all over the United States and out of the country. So it's an amazing thing to be able to talk to someone in Japan and really help them. It's amazing.
While working at Kern County Mental Health, Ellen also created this. It's a manual for her survivor outreach team. She created it knowing that people would need support after a loved one dies by suicide.
And so that's how we met Ellen.
Ellen was there when Ruby McNinch needed her most, when Ruby's son Chris killed himself when he was 30.
I can tell by that look that he was a real character, and he was. And it just meant so much to me that she was that intuitive to what, you know, just by looking at his picture. Like she cared about us. She cared about our son.
So we'll go around and say who we are.
Just like Ruby, most people whom Ellen has helped through the survivor outreach team have come here to Ellen's Survivor Group.
If I allow myself to go to the night it happened and walking in and finding him, it's too much. So I don't allow my mind to go there anymore. Is that okay?
You've actually been able to block it away. You know it's there, and that's a healthy thing.
Yeah. I want to challenge your perspective. I want to challenge what you think about suicide and mental illness.
Hello, this is Ellen.
This woman who has changed hundreds of lives by answering phones when people are in crisis here and around the world.
Your patience is going to make that better.
Who goes to people's homes after someone dies by suicide.
She has helped so many people.
Who created a sanctuary for people.
I know you guys all understand.
Is also a woman with a mental illness.
I was supposed to be the one who was dead.
Ellen was diagnosed with bipolar II disorder after attempting suicide. She was 24.
It seemed like the right answer because that unbearable pain inside of me, the only respite that I thought was available was death.
Ellen's perspective has changed.
They're like brothers. They're rotten. And I say that with love.
She's living well now, but it's because she's learned so much.
You know, it's not who I am. It's a little sliver of a part of who I am. But so what? Who cares?
And we can learn so much from her.
But I can't. Nope. Shouldn't be a part of your vocabulary. right?
She does so much for the Kern County community, for the world. But what ultimately motivates her is her family, the ones who have died by suicide.
I have to do the right thing by them, for them.
And the ones who haven't even learned how to walk yet.
I have to make the world a better place for them.
Ellen knows there are no guarantees in life.
I can't bring them back. But if I can help somebody else, then I'll found some good out of it.
That's how she's decided to live her life, helping others live.
One step in front of the other.
There's hope in the years to come.
She's my miracle.
One of, she's got a few.
There is life after suicide. And I tell my survivors that it's not the end of your book. It's the end of the chapter in your book.
Ellen says that it is okay to ask someone, are you thinking about suicide? If you or someone else that you know needs help, look for this story on our website, turn223.com. We have local and national resources listed for you that are available, some of them 24/7. And I'll just say it that I have a mental illness myself, and I have used those resources, so they are incredibly valuable and highly recommended. So please get yourself help or help someone else who may need it.